faces. It's hard to carry on when you feel all alone. Now I've swung back down again. It's worse than it was before. If I hadn't seen such riches, I could live with being poor. Oh, sit down, oh, sit down, oh, sit down. Sit down next to me. Sit down, 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 down. Sympathy.
Evening, everyone. Evening. Just another show. Don't think it'll be a long show, but thought I'd just drop this in there. Give my opinion of what's going on. I'm currently watching the Leicester Tranmere Rovers Carrier Bag Cup game, which I'm very surprised for a team like Leicester. The stadium is pretty bloody empty. Considering the team, I would have thought this team like Leicester would be having a good go at this. To get through, but hey, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. But also earlier I dropped to some people in group chats and everything some videos of some great Arsenal songs back in the day. One of them is the Herdsman EIE, classic punk rock song, and another one by the Jam, and they seem to be very well received, so I'm happy about that. But we're going to get into this. Let's go through some of the comments very quickly. AFC always says, like as you enter and subscribe if you haven't already. Yes, smash the likes, people. We're on the road. We're on the road to 105 subs to get to 6K. So let's try and get there, people. It does help the channel get out there if you like the channel, because it gives the more viewership, if that's the correct term. Big up Aces. Hope you're well, my friend. Evening, Gavin. Hope you're doing. Big up, Aaron. I hope I saw, mate, you loved that video I sent you. Yeah, it's class, man. Absolute class, isn't it? That's when we have proper real fans, man. The assembled. Evening, everyone. Evening to you, my friend. Bobby A. Big up to you. Big up, Jez. Vic's in the house. Evening, all. Evening to you, my friend. Borough down 3-0 to Stoke at the Riverside. Oh dear, that is not good. Yeah, 3-0 down to Stoke. They're on a bit of a resurgence, though, Stoke. So, hey. Big up, John. How are you? Haven't seen you for a while. And for Vance, Michael is missing the piece of the jigsaw. Yeah, we're going to get into this, man. We're going to get into it. Can't stand these fans, says Vance. Yeah, nor can I. Adrian says, have you and yet he's sorted things out? We're cool. We're cool, man. We're just doing our own thing. We're just doing our own thing. I think he's streaming, doing a game tonight as well. So fair play to him. Luke says, hi, Jez. Big up to you, mate. Hope you're well. Anthony Herbert's in the house. Big up, Jez. Yeah, seen the classic videos. Yeah, they're classic, man, aren't they? Brilliant. Chris says, sup, Jez. I'm good, mate. I'm good. Hope you are. Aaron says, they was good, mate. Yeah. They're great. They're great videos, man. I wish I could show them, but I can't. I'd get copyrighted. Bang, straight away. That would be it. That'd be the end of that. Hallelujah. Yeah, well, we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about it. Michael, big up from Jez. Milando, big up to you, mate. Hope you're well. Is the Carrier Bag Cup draw on tomorrow? I don't know. To be fair, to answer your question. Lisa, big up Jez in the chat. Big up to you. Thanks for joining. Big up the Mama, as always. And even to the chat, says Mama. Yep. Jez, has yet you've forgotten us Gooners now that Eddie's not going to Forest? No, I don't think so. Not at all. You know, it's just what it is. And yeah, Mama, even to you. And yeah, this chat's going a bit mental. Jez, what are the odds Sterling comes in? Oh, mate. Oh, no, we don't want that. Yeah, I don't want that, man. I don't want that. Anyway, let's have a little chat about this, shall we? You know, wow, we brought in Merino from Real Sociedad. Okay. Left wing midfielder. Right. Okay. What does that make What does that mean that's going to happen to our midfield? Does that mean that we're going to have Merino out on the left, Rice in the middle, and then we're going to have Odegaard on the right as he normally plays? Interesting situation. Now, looking at the stats. Right? We've bought him for a 4-year contract with a possible further 12 months for 31.6 million with performance-related add-ons. Okay, I'm not sure what those add-ons are going to be in his performance-related whatever. So, now, this is an interesting stat I saw today. This is on Sky. I quote this from Sky. He's got the most duels won in Europe. Now, what's that? What does a duel mean? Is that fencing, epee, and all that palaver, or is that back to back walking away with your guns cocked and you turn around 20 paces and shoot at each other? What does that actually mean? Apparently, he won 326 of them. So he's a pretty dead eye if he's got, that sort of thing. Personally, I think it's a bullshit fact. I think come on. The one behind him is Bruno Guimaraes from Newcastle on 286. Where do they get these facts from? Because I just think it's actually dross. I think it's just somebody makes this up. It's a bit like last season, wasn't it? The old field tilt thing. What was that about? I didn't quite understand that one either. Nobody could explain to me what it actually meant. John says top gooners on Twitter are saying Eddie was class when called upon. Was he? I must have missed them games, mate. I must have missed. Right, yeah, okay. Sheffield United game, hat trick. Can't knock it. I love to see any player score a hat trick. But 17 goals in 17 seasons. 17 goals in 7 seasons. Now, that doesn't to me rip up the pitch. Sorry about that. But hello, no. Aaron said that Mama Frosty, I blame the swap over from Mac. Malcolm McDonald, do you mean? Class player, man. Class player. Jill equals Gooner here. Yeah, what does it mean? Somebody explain to me, what does duel mean? Duel is a term AFTV would use. Yep, they would, because nobody knows what the bloody hell it means. Sorry, what is that about? Fastest slinger in the north. Yeah, come on. I couldn't think of a more boring transfer window since Guna here. It's not been great, is it? Let's be fair. Bobby A, I think Chelsea linked to Toney is just to pressure Napoli over the Osherman negotiations. Yeah, could be. But look, let's look at this. Let's look at this guy we bought in. Right, he's signed now. Seen the pictures. Interesting. This is my theory. Nobody else's theory. Right. He's going to be a left-sided midfielder. So, okay. So if we have him on the left, right, and we got Rice in the middle, and then we've got Odegaard out on the left. What's happened to Partey? What is he going to be sitting on the bench, or is it that's not the case, or is it this guy's going to be second, third choice? I don't know. I don't know enough about the guy, but not sure. Luke says his overall goal ratio is around 1 in 4. Not good at all. Yeah, it's not brilliant, is it? Let's be honest. Not great, but then again, we do tend to buy dead players that can't score goals. John says, oh, right, hey, what am I saying here? Yeah, we're going to get into this one as well. We don't need the striker, boys. We don't need the strikers. John says, Eddie doesn't even start at Palace. Marteta is way better. Jill sounds like a ride at Alton Towers. Yeah. Ace's club should retire the 14 jersey immediately. Totally agree with you. Yeah, put it out the fodder. It's a done one now. It's like, when you've got a top racehorse that has done its time. You put it out to retirement, let it go. Rice says, Jez, this has been a bad window as the Czech one. We're going backwards. Well, yeah, we can look at this. Can we not analyze this? Because this guy's come in. Is as Lisa says, is Merino a 6 or an 8? I don't know. AFC always, Jez, even sir, are more excited about Oasis reunion than Merino. Oh, yeah, I see that today. That Oasis are reforming for a world tour next year, isn't it? 25 next year. I've never into Oasis myself, not my cup of tea, but yeah, respect. You know, I'm sure the tickets will be horrendous to make big money. But hey, there you go. None of our midfielders scored at a rate of 1 in 4. Yeah, it's been a long time, a very long time. So yeah, I'm not particularly convinced here right now. Will he enhance the team? Well, time will tell. Will we see him against Brighton? Maybe I reckon he'll come on for maybe last 15, possibly. Will he link up with Calafiori? I don't know. But for some reason we've gone and strengthened the left side. So let's wait and see on that one. AFC always, yes, Jez, we need a striker. I'm fuming that Ivan Toney will go to Chelsea. Right, let's talk about that. Right. Suddenly today it's out there that Chelsea are in for Toney. Interesting. That gives me very worrying thoughts. Does that mean if they get in, we're going to get bloody Sterling? I don't. Oh, mate, deadline day, we buy Sterling, and yeah, Edu will be happy. Be excited, people. You know, yeah, be confident, be excited. Not really. Not getting Sterling in. Sorry, not the levels. Why would we do that? I don't know, man. But so we have Partey, who's a 6, and Rice and Merino, who prefers to be 8s. Yeah, exactly. John Ray, big up, Jez. So glad Nketiah is gone. I don't think they've signed it just yet, but apparently the rumours are he's going. And good luck to the guy. Good luck to him. You know, we've messed about with this fella for way too long in this transfer window. You know, we know where. He wanted to go to Marseille. We couldn't get the deal done. Right. I don't think Forest were ever really seriously interested. But if he moves off to Crystal Palace, it's going to upset young Jack. But hey, sorry about that, Jack. You're not here at the moment. But hey, Mama Frosty says, Vic Lavia, has your depression lifted? Does Ashwin says, does Merino start for you next game or off the bench and in place of Partey? Mate, I think knowing getting new players in, he'll come on the last maybe 10, 15, depending on how the game is going. You know, Brighton is not going to be an easy game. It never is. AFC always, Arsenal, X-Ray Aaron, my missus asked me to stop singing Oasis songs. I said, maybe. Nice one. Yeah, we're never my cup of tea, man. John says, I'd be really surprised if we even sign another player this week. Signing a huge money signing so late ain't Arsenal like. No, but we have in the past done a few late night deals. Hey, one of them was Mikel Arteta. 10 to 11. Yeah, we all remember that one. But anyway, people, let's move it. So we've got this guy in. Welcome to Arsenal. That's all I'm going to say. Anybody that comes in the club, you've got to say, give him a chance and fair play to them. But will he cook? I don't know. It's going to be interesting times. But midfield, Maybe there's something there we haven't seen just yet, and this guy is going to, yeah, bounce. Maybe he will unlock Martinelli. Maybe. Very good point. I like that. I like that. Yeah, maybe he will be the missing link to get him over the line. Yeah, good possibility, man. Maybe they'll link up very nicely. Him, Calafiore down that left. Could be the new option, because rather than keep switching play continually over to Saka, let's get it down that left more. I said that last season. Rashford and Sterling, Jez, why not? No, not good enough. Nope. Nimsy lot, big up, man, like Jez, big up to you. Smash the lights up, people, while you're here. I'm really trying to smash this channel up over 6K. It really does help the channel, let's be fair. Galen Mascari says, good evening from Texas. Good evening to you. Scrolled over here to where things are calmer than the rest of the tubers. United channels fuming. Well, they will be at the moment, won't they? They'll be going mental what's going on there. Yeah, terrible start of the season for them. Bloody hell. Man United Football Club. Oh, not good. Not good. But we've got Chelsea at the weekend. I'm going to do a match preview for that as well later in the week. Joel says Sterling is a very good player. Jez, I'd take him as a backup to Saka. Thing is, my friend, we don't need backup players. We need impact players. Yeah, and I get it. I hear what you're telling me, that he could come off the bench. He could be a player that comes off the bench. But hey, are we going to pay him 350 bags a week to sit on the bench? That's a shed load of money, man, to sit on the bloody bench, what he's currently getting. So I'm sorry. I think that's going to be a problem. Now, question. We've signed Merino today, and it's strange that we signed him today and Nketiah's linked heavily with going to Palace. Now, I wonder, this is just my thoughts, Jez, 30 mil from Nketiah were more than he's worth. Good business. Yeah, if we get it. I heard it was 25 plus 5 on bonuses or something. But hey, whatever. Now, seems to me odd. The day that we're looking at, almost certainly that Nketiah's out and gone. Good luck to the fella. That we suddenly sign Merino. Now, is this telling us, guys? Is this telling us, that maybe we're up against the financial situation, that we've got to sell one to buy one? I'd be very interested to know that. Very interested, because why do we have to wait so long to get these deals done before we actually get them done, and then a player goes out and we get the job done? I don't know. Joel says, big up Jez, Sanchez or Perez for Arsenal, who's better? Oh, mate, for me, well, that's a tough one. I've got to go Robert Perez, man. Guy was a legend. Marlon says, I'm a Chelsea fan, and Havertz like number 29. Well, it's going to be. I heard somebody today say, all right, somebody today said on a stream that they reckon he's going to get 25 goals this season. Havertz is I'm talking about. I wish he would. I really wish he would. Personally, I'm not confident. Christoph says, to be honest, I don't know how we got 30 mil out of him. We paid 27 mil for Trossard. Yeah, good point. Very good point. But if we get it, mate, let's take it. That pays for the player that we just bought today, Merino. Terry says, even Jez, you think we've got a whole lot scarier than Man City, and Pep must be bricking it? No, I bet he's not. I bet he's just thinking, okay, bring it on. Let's see what you got. Sean says, oh, Jez, and everyone, my birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday tomorrow to you, Sean. Should I ask you how old you're going to be? Well, I will, because you're, yeah. I wouldn't do it to a lady, but there we go. AFC says, Jez, we need a striker backup for Saka and creative midfield in case Odegaard gets injured. All we got is Nweri. True. And when you look, come on, when we look at our bench, man, you know, it doesn't look great, does it? JA says, we need a striker. Why can't they see it? And hi, Jez. Big up to you, mate, and good evening. Thanks for joining. Smash the likes up, people. Lee says, with Sterling goes United, it may be the one thing that unites Liverpool and City fans. Do you think he would go to? Do you think he'd go to Man United? Do you think? Interesting. Bobby A says, John Darren Esterhuizen. Arsenal are supposed in for Oshman, but I don't. No, that ain't gonna happen, man. That ain't gonna happen. That's never gonna happen. I don't think we've got the money, to be honest. Nimsy Lock can't unlock a headless chicken. True. Vic says, thoughts on us trying Saka Martinelli on opposite wings from time to time? We don't do it enough, to be honest. We don't do that enough. Yeah, we did swap them a couple of times last year in desperation, but didn't. Nah, not up. Yeah, we look. You know, we know we need better players on that bench, but we ain't got them. Are we going to get them? I don't think so. Sadly, the assembled Jez. Are you confident Arsenal have enough to win this league? No, we haven't. We haven't got the bench, man. And don't forget, we're in the Champions League. Champions League draw is Thursday night. I'm doing a watch along for it, so that's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting because see we pull out because it's not the same format as it used to be. Mama says happy birthday tomorrow to Sean. Big up Sean, man. John says Oshman wants to leave. I heard he's available for 65 mil, or that what Saudi bid and Napoli accepted. Yeah, I don't think, mate. I honestly will say to you this right now. I don't think we've got the money. That is my view on the fact that we had to wait to fully do the deal with Merino today when we heard the news that maybe Nketiah, probably last night, the board and Arsenal heard, Palace have coming in for him. I don't think we're going to step up and go for 65 mil. I don't think so, man. Yes, Lisa, the two transfers are linked due to FFP. I totally agree with you. I think, you know, we didn't do anything in the last transfer window. Okay. So I think we're in trouble. I'm sorry, I just got, that's a penalty all day long. Ashwin, Romano said, here we go to Nketiah to Palace. It's a done deal. I've not heard it's a done deal. Yeah. I think probably tomorrow, Thursday, it will be announced. But good luck to the guy, man. Good luck. Ace says Bristol Rovers tractor. Yeah, Anthony in the Alps with his tractor. Todd, big up, Jez. Oh well, smash the like and subscribe. Yeah, smash the likes up, people. I don't know how many people have smashed the likes up, but there's 54 watching. I think I'm right in saying. As DJ Crane, at this point, Jez, Arsenal need to pay me at least 10k a week to be interested in this season. Hope you're well, Jez. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining us as always. And it says, Sean, how's your tractor? But yes, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be the last couple of days. I really hope for Eddie Nketiah the deal goes through, because if we hang on to him right into the next season, then that is a disgrace of this football club. That is a disgrace, because the man clearly doesn't want it. He knows the club now don't rate him, don't want him. So let the guy walk out the door with his head held high, and he can move on to improve his career, get game time, and bloody good luck to him, man. Doing a gossip. Big up to you, Sos. Big up yourself, Jez. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like the video. Big up, Sophie. watched you earlier. Great show you did with Sunshine TV. Anthony says, big up, Tony. Early doors at Football TV. Hello, mate. Managed to catch the last 5 seconds of your show last night. Yeah, it's a good show, Tone. Good show, man. Ace says, Arsenal blue, Bristol blue blood running through your body. Yeah. Luke James, absolute Jez. Perez was the player. Yeah, he's a legend, man. Absolute class player. Class. Early doors Football TV. Big up Anthony Herbert. Ace says, big up Tone. Right, let's have a look at this then. Right, let's look at this situation. Sterling, Raheem Sterling, 350 bags a week, I believe he is on. Right, so if we're going to spend that sort of money, right, then I want that guy playing all the time. I wouldn't want to sat on the bench because we've got to get some, cojones out of him. Curtin Setti says, our bench actually looks more dross now, to be honest. Yeah, well, yeah, it is. It's weaker than it was this time last season. Terry Rate says, roll on, deadline day bums incoming. Yeah, it's going to be C. Early doors for us, it'd be good. I know it'd be good to chat. Arteta's only in-game tactics are like for light swaps too late. 65 minutes, mate. 65 minutes. You know what's going to happen. He'll change it up. I timed it damn near to the minute last week. I said 65 minutes, 64:30. He changed it. Hey, if I know it, everybody else knows it. Can't make it up, man. Netweed09. Oh, thank the Lord for the striker who was so shit when he made 14. The new unlucky number was finally left us today. Thanks for waiting 3 sunrises for the end of the transfer window. It's not done yet, mate. It's another signing for us. Well, hey, Chelsea are in for Toney, or is that just bull? What do you think? I mean, why are we not in for him? We need that striker, but the club are just basically, don't need a striker, people. We don't need a striker. So, Andrew Macari says we still need more. Yeah, we need a striker. We all know it. All of us here, every one of us here, even opposition fans, Nana Flossie, Newcastle, she knows as well. We need a bloody striker. Galen says, happy birthday tomorrow to Sean. Big up to Sean. Have a great day, my friend. Havertz to get the number 14 shirt to piss off Lee Gunner? No, come on. No. Too late for that now. Too late, Lisa. The squad numbers have been submitted. No. Havertz having the 14? No, please. Just retire it. You know what I'm saying? The Assemble. Remember Andy Cole left Arsenal and had a good career? He did, yes. And the interesting thing is, the management at the Arsenal at the time couldn't handle him. He was a little bit outrageous, a little bit of a naughty boy, but I don't disrespect that. I think that's what I like in a player. I like a little bit of that. That shows you're not a yes man. Arsenal X-rated Aaron. I will try to make it a little earlier next time at Early Doors Football TV. Yeah, terrible, mate, being late, Aaron. What are you doing? That's disrespect, man. Just show. Oh, mate, that's terrible. Yes, so you were very late last night, Aaron. Yeah, terrible, man. What are you doing? You should know when these people are going live. No. Keep Sterling away. Right. Okay, so Chelsea are looking at Ivan Toney. Right, they're looking at him. And will they make the late bid? I'm concerned about that because there's a striker that we were linked with. We talked it up, right? They haven't done anything about it that we actually know about, And is Chelsea now looking at this? I sincerely, please hope this isn't going to be another situation of they get in Ivan Toney, right? And then we end up with Raheem Sterling, because there's going to have to be some major changes in that guy's contract, because are you going to spend that money to have a player sat on the bench as a backup? Seriously? With what we're doing at the moment? I don't see it, man. I don't see it. Aaron Topman says, early doors. Although if I do a spotlight with you, you need to be there on time. Yeah. Evening Luke says, Tone. Aaron says, that man Flossie was finishing some bits up and the see Toney was on. Thought wicked. I'll have a watch. 5 later, the stream was down. Oh, well, that's why you got to get in earlier, mate. You know what I'm telling you. Lisa, what's the wine this evening, Jess? Shiraz? It is a Shiraz. Yep, it is a Shiraz. I might change it up, Lisa. I'm getting a little bit fed up with it now. I might go back to a Cab Sav or something, or I don't know, Cote de Rhone. I don't know. Getting a little bit fed up with it now. Big up, Jez. Miscellaneous just joined, so not sure if you've already been asked already. Who would you like player to see join us? Well, I want a striker, mate. And there's one around the corner at Brentford we can go and get. Big up, Ty. Hope you're doing well, mate. Yeah, I would seriously, if I was seriously in contention, really wanted to see this happen, then I'd be going knocking on the door of Brentford FC and say, right, how much you want for Toney? We're having him. He wanted to come last year. He wanted to come to Arsenal. He wanted to come, and we did nothing about it. Right, at the wrong time. So why are we sitting here knowing we need a striker? Because I'm sorry, people, for those that are Havertz fans. Yeah, I gave him license last year. I did say I was the only one on Lee's channel that said there's a player in there somewhere. We've just got to find him. Right, that's what I said, and I stand by that. And he did change it up after Christmas when he stuck him up front. But we need more. I said earlier on Guna Gossip chat, I said if Havertz goes injured, right, and Jesus is injured, he always is, who have we got? Who are we going to stick up top? Like a proven goal scorer. Who we got? No one. Adam says, knowing us, we will buy one of the rejects to fund the Toney deal. Probably, mate. Lisa's ploy from Chelsea to get Oshman to negotiate on wages. They are still in for Oshman. Well, yeah, but okay. I hear what you're telling me, but yeah, don't know. Vincenzo, big up, mate. Hi, Don Jez. Big up to you, mate. Hope you're well. The assembled person, I think Sterling will be loaned out. I can't see him being sold. Maybe he will go on a loan to Man United. I don't know. Maybe he'll come on a loan to Arsenal, but not convinced myself. Aces, Sterling is going to Man United and Sancho going to Chelsea in swap deals. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Michael says, I read that we are looking at Dominic Calvert-Lewin. What, Arsenal? Really? Lisa says, nothing like a bit of wine variety. True. Absolutely true. Totally agree with you on that one. Guna says, I will burn every Arsenal shirt I have if we sign that bum Sterling. Don't. You'll regret it. You'll regret it, man. It ain't that bad. It can be cured. You know, it can be cured. Jules says, Merino to Arsenal, would we take him? It's a done deal, man. It's done. It's been signed. It's announced at London Colney today. It's a done deal, man. Lee says, Wissar from Brentford linked to Forest, Nottingham Forest too. Now, this is an interesting situation, isn't it now? How can Nottingham Forest keep buying all these bloody players when last year they got done right? For financial fair play, whatever you want to call it. What, they're going down that road again? Really? I don't get it. They got done. 10 points, it was reduced, and then what, they're doing it again? Sounds a bit weird to me, but hey, what do I know? I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? Terry says, I heard today that the 5 million add-ons for Eddie was in 4 years' time. We have to take him back. And Rob Holding as well. Is that true? I'm not doubting you. I'm not doubting you. Aaron says, Guna EI, exactly. Honestly, mate, Sterling 14 or Sterling 10 will get me locked up in a straight jacket. Yeah. Kivwar up front. Oh, yeah. Can you imagine Kivwar up front? Oh, my days. Ty says, Jez, I promise I'm not like getting mad, but did the owner of your mod say yes because I wanted one? Mate, look, let me tell you how it works. Right? I have a chief mod, and it's something that mods get given a mod by earning it. That's how they get it, right? It's not a given. Yeah, and I'll give you a tip nicely. The more people ask for a mod, the less likely you're going to get it, right? It's no trophy being a mod. Let me tell you that. Mum has just said, yeah, you've been told many times you'll be made a mod. Stop asking. So you know you have to earn it, mate. It's one of them things you have to earn it. It's not a given. Early doors football TV. Carlos Sola nearly done apparently, and looks like Tabby Abraham's also inbound. Okay, going to West Ham. Adam, yeah, we need a striker ASAP. I don't see we're going to get it, mate. I'm just asking, like, I'd like to know if he says yes, mate. Please. Lisa says can't go for Calvert-Lewin. He's injured because he's worse than all the other strikers at the club. Smash the lights up, people. Yeah, smash up and go and support Early Doors TV. Top channel. Love going on there on a Sunday evening. The Sunday night takeaway, it's always a good giggle. And Mama says he has told you now at least 4 times. Andrew says we need a better striker, better than Eddie. Yeah. Well, I wish Eddie all the best. I do. I wish him all the best. Because at the end of the day, I don't believe in holding on to a player that isn't going to get the respect and play and be played by the club. So let him go. Let him enhance his career. Let him move on. I hope if he does go to Palace, he moves on and has a great future, because that's all we can ask. Let's be fair. Let's be fair about it. Can't believe you signed Merino. That was out of the blue. Vic says, well, it was there on the cards. I think it's all down to today. The Palace have come in late doors for Nketiah, 25 million plus 5 performance related, whatever. So yeah, I think that's what's got it over the line myself. The fellow from Holland apparently doesn't want to go Forest, so Forest looking at another option. Maybe they'll come back in for Nketiah. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. So, and people, there's 60 people watching, only 35 likes. What is going on here? This is a disgrace. Disgrace. You know what I mean? This is all free. You ain't got to pay for it. But yeah, it is. As Tony said, even that Vic, I love you. Hi, Mama. Hope you're doing well. From Vincenzo. And Ty said, mate, Ty, please don't keep on about it, bro. Please don't keep on about it. It's no big drama. You know what I mean? It's one of them things. Terry, are you trying to write the biggest horror since Psycho? Yes, it's going that way, mate. It's going that way. Vic says, with the Usain Bolt of transfers, mate, lightning quick. Yeah, I don't think it was, mate. It's been there in the background now, isn't it, for a while? You know what I'm telling you? You know, it is what it is. Terry was joking, Jez, but it wouldn't surprise me. It was a part of the deal. Yeah, mate. Do you honestly think that's what could happen? Do you honestly think? I don't know. But hey, early doors TV. If you can polish Jez's feet of cars, then you stand a chance being a mod when you have to use the right polish. Yeah, you have to use the right polish, mate. If you ain't the right polish, then you are done. Then you are done. Yes, you were when he told you. Let's move on from that, please. Yeah. I hate mods. Always a rocker. Yeah, I was a rocker, mate, back in the day. Yeah, I was one of them. Yeah, do it, Ty. Just leave it for now. Be up, Terry White. And early door. Mama's put early doors' link in the chat. Thank you, Mama, as always. Right, this is going to be a long show tonight because I haven't yet eaten today. So just going through these comments. Netweed09, it feels like we've signed Merino 15.6 times this window. Yeah, feels like that, mate, doesn't it? Makes you feel old. You know, when you know, people will never know this, but before Arteta joined, I actually had a full head of hair. Really did, but there we go. No, I'm lying. The assembled question is, what's the worst transfer window that you've ever seen? Oh, probably last January. We didn't buy anybody when we needed to. M. Dot says, would you take Toney Champ? No. Oh, would I take? Are you talking about Ivan Toney? Are you talking about Ivan Toney? Then yes, I would take Ivan Toney. Yes, I would. I don't know if that's what you mean, but yeah, I would. Lisa says it's a disgrace, guys. Disgrace, yeah. Dazo944. Personally, I've never heard of Merino, but I don't watch half as much footy as I used to. Mate, I'm with you on that. I haven't either. I'm just purely going on statistics. All I saw that guy was in the Euros, right? Play for Spain. That's the only thing I've seen of him. So I am not qualified to say anything of any great depth about whether he's good, he's bad. I've seen various different reports. So at the end of the day, I'll make my own opinion when I see him play. Lisa says, yes, City linked to another forward. Well, they would be, wouldn't they? They would be. Vic says, Arsenal X-rated. What's new, bro? Same old window as we are accustomed to. Yep. Never changes, does it? It's the same old shit. Jez gone blurry. Is it me, just me, or everyone? Maybe I did. I don't know. I think everything's working all right, personally. But hey, Netweed says, basically 23-24 season, round 2, but we've improved our heat map field tilt. Mate, don't start all that, please. And passion points on our heroic way to second again. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's jokes, isn't it, man? How is the transfer window for us? If you want me to give it a rate out of 10, as of today, I will give you a 4 because we still haven't signed that bloody striker. Come on now, please. Big up Dow. Jezza, Merino to win us the league. That's the answer, mate. That's the big Aces. Big up, Jez. Big up to you, mate. Dow from Aces. What the hell are you up to, brother? Now, it is one of these things now that we're not far away. Was it tomorrow? Two days away from the transfer window closure. 11 o'clock Friday night. Have we done enough business? We signed John Jensen, Dazza says, on the back of the Euros in '92. We all know what happened, panned out. Yeah, well, that was a good one, wasn't it? Lisa, I'm sensing sarcasm at Oregon Goon. Yep, Dow's on it. I hope you like those videos, Dow. I sent you. It's Vic Lavia. I actually had hair before Cronkies joined Jess. Good old day, mate. Yeah. Ace is just watching Carrier Bag Cup. Yes, I'm watching Leicester, and they're now 3-0 up against Tranmere. Early doors, big up, Tone. Cheers, catch you soon. Great show. Cheers, man. Catch you soon, brother. Oh no, he's gone. So tomorrow night is the Good, the Bad, and Ugly show for Early Doors Football TV. It's a great show with Toney, Hot Fuzz, and I'm not sure about the other guy, the Anthony fella. Bloke drives a tractor, but there we go. Is what it is. It's always good fun. But for Jez, you going soft? No, I think 4's fair enough, mate. I think 4's fair enough. I think, if we could get a striker over the line, I may go up to even to a 6. Hey, there we go. Sean says, you mean Saturday night? I'm not sure you mean, mate. Sorry, bro. The Assembly, extremely underwhelming window. I've seen windows where Arsenal brought nobody. Well, yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'll give it a 4 at the moment. Aces, Andy Murray, Fuzzy. Jez, who's this Merino guy? Mikel Merino. We've bought him from Real Sociedad. Left wing midfielder. 3.16 million euros. So he better turn up, mate. Jez, was you at the game versus QPR when Jensen scored his only goal for Arsenal? Yes, I was. Crap player, man. Absolute dog crap. Got to go. Early start. Great stream as always, Jez. Night all. Night, Lisa. Take care. Hope you're well. That's when the deadline day is on Friday night. 11 p.m. It's August the 30th. Is the deadline day. Cut off for England. 11 o'clock. I'm going to be doing a watch along for it, or reports, or something, or whatever. See what happens. But there we are. Anyway, people, I'm going to get out of it. Aaron says, not long left to pull a miracle out the bag in the window. Yeah, well, let's wait and see on that. I'll not hold my breath. On a positive note, most people ask who Patrick Vieira was. Yeah, well, they would, wouldn't they? They wouldn't have a bleeding clue. Good night, everyone. Good night to Vincenzo. And I'm a Celtic fan, and we've been slow in window like Arsenal. Yes, Matthew. It seems to be that, I don't know, seems to be that way this season. I don't get it, man. Certain clubs have been busy. They have. But, hey, looking forward to watching Yardman AFC versus Don Robbie Part 3 after Brighton game. Mate, I wouldn't even bother talking to the guy. I think he's a complete prick. Christopher says, do you still go on Potsy channel? Not for a while, mate. Haven't been asked on. Probably upset him or did something. I don't know. Whatever. Don't really care. Arsenal's Aaron says, take care, Jez. Chat and have a good evening. Yeah. Big up, man. Big up. Have a good evening, all. Big up to Mama. Thank you for joining us, as always. Jez, stock up your wine for Friday, mate, and see you all soon. Come on, you gunners. Yep. And it's going to be interesting. And we're going to be out of here. Do the end stream. Cheers, Jez, Mama. And thank you all for joining. Thanks for all if you liked and subscribed. And I'm out of here. Take care. Good night.